listen, when you talk about the Postmaster General and everything, listen, I'm like a child support guru, and I know it's a sensitive topic to all the ladies that's listening. Paul's Glory, Shiva, Amanda, I'm a big fan of all y'all, right?
Yeah.
When men start talking about child support, we get demonized.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna be real. You talking to a man who beats the child support system.
Our females over here, they get it. That's the thing about it.
They get it. Yeah.
Get it, but go ahead.
Definitely. Listen, right? So I beat child support cases before, right? Now, when you go and file court cases or petitions against them, you lose automatically when you say, oh, I'm filing this grievance or this motion against child support, because there's no such thing as child support. It may sound crazy, but it's going to go back to your last couple of episodes. It's a Title 4D agency. This is what I've been telling you in the Instagram chat. You feel what I'm saying? So basically, when you try to file paperwork on them, off that mistake alone, who you filing your lawsuit against, child support, there's no such thing. They're going to throw it out. So therefore, you have to attack the Title IV/D agency, which is the branch under the Social Security Act. So it's coming all full circle. Everything you said is registering now. You get what I'm saying?
So you was having to no avail a certain way. It was no go.
It was worded exactly.
And
so when you talk about
it didn't exist. It wasn't real. You can't even challenge.
It wasn't real.
You can't sue a person as something that's not real.
That's not real.
Bingo.
It's a fake entity. You get what I'm saying? So boom. Now it gets back to what you were saying with the Postmaster General yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Now, last week.
Yeah.
I caught that video, but I do demolition. It's a lot of loud noise, so I can't call in.
Yeah.
This is what I did, right? They get us with mail.
Yes.
So a lot of the things that dude was saying was true. By us accepting mail, basically gives them jurisdiction over us.
Facts.
So that's how they get us, and that's how they bind us to these things, because you can set up, if your Social Security is not being used, it's kind of like you're not active in the matrix.
You're not
what
active.
I'm saying?
And they can't fuck with you. That's why I tell people
they can't fuck with you.
The best thing you can do is get a trade and work for yourself and be simple.
Listen, this is what I'm doing. Exactly.
And nigga, they ain't got no jurisdiction over you. That's Social Security. You ain't
can't do
using
nothing.
that because that's for a job which you don't got because you on your own. You standing on your own.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's
like a man.
Oh, my mama.
Like a real man. So listen, when I'm in court, right, this is what they do, because I beat them all the time, because I tell them, listen, y'all have no jurisdiction over me. I'm a man made in the image of God. This is what I'm saying verbatim to the fucking magistrate, who's not even a court, he's not even a judge, he's a magistrate.
He's a magistrate.
So basically, he's a fictitious, like, an employee for the Bar Association.
That's
what they call the registry. You know what I'm saying? So he has no jurisdiction over no matters anyway, especially when you make your kids in private, you take care of them in private. This is a private matter. So anything pertaining to my family and my offspring, I'm in charge of that, not you. I said, yo, I don't owe no debt to no Title 4D agency. He looked at me and smiled, typed on his computer, he said it's a Title 4D, and he said, oh no. It is a Title 4D. He was shocked that I knew.
Yeah.
He said, what you trying to say? I said, basically, I'm saying I want this case dismissed. What he did was hit a button, said it's off the record.
It's off.
And then he started going in. So that goes to show that everything you say when it comes to birth records, the watermarks that's on the birth records and all that, all of these are recordings.
Yeah.
So they try to get us on the recording, and when you say something that's beating them in court, they'll clip the tape. And then the stenographer start typing, and then you can't get them. So this is the whole thing, how they get you. They summons you. Now, if you understand, this is what I've been watching you for the Bible.
Since you dead, they summoned you. Go ahead.
Exactly. They summons you, but real talk, they can only summon demons. You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
They can't summon a man. You can only summon a demon.
Go ahead.
So therefore, by you honoring the summons, you giving them jurisdiction over you again, all over again. And basically, that's what child support is like. It's like a fourth tax. It's a tax on top of a tax on top of a tax on top of a tax. And basically, they just want you to give as much money as you can, forget your living circumstances and all that. And when you try to beat them, what they call you, a deadbeat, right? But listen to the words. We dead at sea, and we beating them in court. So this is why they calling us deadbeat.
Yeah.
because we've beaten them at court. We're in
And
the,
it's
we're in the
easy
dead
too. This
sea.
is dead. You just this is a deadbeat situation. Actually, you a
Deadbeat situation.
Yeah, it's a deadbeat. You
deadbeat.
lost. You
You lost.
We gonna beat
but
you down.
really winning, but you dead. Exactly. You can't really do nothing. Everything you're saying in court is not registering. Why? Because we're in fictitious courts. For one, family court is not a real court. You get what I'm saying? The highest court is Supreme Court, and that's what all Black American Negroes need to be going to, Supreme Court. Now, I'm not saying going in there willy-nilly or reckless, because you got to study the law first.
What all that takes is submittance, but that really takes what you said, study and discipline, and you coming in.
Exactly.
You're not going nowhere until your brain adjusts and you understand words, and that's going to take a while. So, you know,
it's gonna take a whole lot. I've been on this journey for like 5 years. That's a fact. Learning. You know what they kill us on? They kill us with this one word called acquiescence. So basically, it's like when they sit there and throw claims at us in court, and we don't show up and acquiescence, we agree with what they're saying. So basically, it don't matter what they saying. You're a debt. You're a slave. You owe this. You that. If you don't rebuttal it, you're guilty. And acquiescence. So sometimes it's a catch-22. So this is what I used to do with the Postmaster General tactic. When they would send like child support information to my crib, I would get it. Don't open it. No such person in return the sender. Because as soon as you open it, that's how you bind yourself to that contract and whatever it is of the information that was in there, and then they hold you liable for it. If you return it to sender, it never happened. They never served you.
Yeah, because they got you. Because if it ain't yours, you open it, it's a crime.
Exactly.
So that's put you back under their jurisdiction anyway. So
under their jurisdiction,
yeah.
Basically. So it's like you gotta know how to get them out of your business if you want to get away. Like they hate me. They stonewall me in court because basically they know when I'm in front of that magistrate, I know my shit, so they can't play games with me. Like I'm in there, they follow me around the court in Brooklyn and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real, for real.
What we are about the business now is awakening.